Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name's Thiago, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to invest in Bitcoin. Yes, how to invest in cryptocurrency. Before we go ahead and dive deep into this topic, I'd like to ask you guys to go ahead and check out the rest of my channel, the rest of the content that I have provided for you guys. I really think you'll love it. I talk about investing, I talk about business, and I talk about self-development. I'm really passionate about these subjects, so I do believe that you will learn something from this. So let's go ahead and dive deep into this topic. So how do we invest in cryptocurrency? Now, before I explain how you do it, we have to explain what cryptocurrency is, what Bitcoin is. So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a currency. What is a currency, right? That was pretty deep. So a currency is basically a paper that has monetary value. We know these as sovereign currencies. It's something that you take a piece of paper and exchange it for something that you want, something of value. So let's say you want a laptop, right? You take $600 that laptop is value of paper. You give it to the person, they give you the laptop back. You made an exchange. You got the computer, they got the $600. Same thing with cryptocurrency. You take, let's say the laptop is worth 600 of the cryptocurrency. I'm not going to say Bitcoin because that's a bit ridiculous. And you'll know why later on the video, why you don't exchange 600 Bitcoin for a laptop unless it's an outrageous laptop. So you take 600 cryptocurrency of that 600 of that cryptocurrency value, exchange it for the laptop. Now you have the laptop. You've just done an exchange. Same thing. I'm not going to dive too deep because it gets too technical, but I'd like to recommend you guys a documentary, and it's a documentary that if you watch all these videos on Bitcoin, you'll come across a lot. It's called Betting on Bitcoin. Very good documentary on Netflix. I'm pretty sure they have it on YouTube as well. So anyway, go ahead and check that out. So now let's talk about cryptocurrency. So there's various types of cryptocurrency. Right now, Bitcoin is one of the hotter, one of the more powerful cryptocurrency, one of the most valued cryptocurrency right now. If you look at the charts, if you know what a chart is, if you've ever seen a stock, if you look at the chart of Bitcoin, you'll just see it going up. Now that's an investor's dream, that's like the mother lode of investments. If you've invested in Bitcoin, I don't know, a couple of years back, just $100, you might be a multi-millionaire right now. That's the dream. And no, I'm not a Bitcoin millionaire or billionaire. I do invest in Bitcoin, and I do think it's something that, is going to continue to rise, and you can continue making money. Okay, so there's various types of cryptocurrencies. There's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Those three are the major ones right now that people have put their money into. And then you might hear different types here and there. Before you go ahead and invest in Bitcoin, though, I do tell you to I give you a warning. Not something you should be scared of, but do your research. From you watching this video, I know that you guys are doing some research right now, and I'm here to help you on that. If you guys are a Bitcoin millionaire or have any insights, feel free to comment down below because I want to learn as well, Okay, so now you decided you want to invest in Bitcoin. Now you have to decide what type of an investor that you're going to be. Are you going to be a passive investor? Are you going to be a day trader? Do you even know what these terms are? Why do you want to invest in Bitcoin? So you got to ask yourself these questions. You got to know what you're getting into. You don't have to be an expert, unless this is something, you desire to do for the long run, or you can really see yourself in. But you do have to have some knowledge, do your research, read up on it, see if this is something you really want to do. And if this is something you really want to do, continue listening to this video here. And even if it's something you don't want to do, continue listening anyway, because I really do think you guys can learn a lot from this video. So if you're a day trader, you're going to be trading this stock every day. You're going to be betting on it being high on it being low, on the prices dropping, and the prices going up, and if you are going to be a day trader, make sure you understand what day trading is, that you learn to read charts and stuff like that. Now, are you going to be a passive investor where you're going to put your money in, wait for once it's low and hope for it to go high, or that that it's going to go high and then take your money out at the top, right? So a lot of investors, most people are some type of passive investor, and me, myself, I consider myself a passive investor too. But I have researched investments. I have dabbled with day trading in stock market, penny stocks, all of that good stuff, Forex. So I'm pretty knowledgeable in investing, my money. I'm not the grand expert, the grand master expert of investing, but I do know what I'm doing. And by me saying this, I don't want to be arrogant, but I want to say that, I know my risk. I know what risks I should take, my risk tolerances, and this is something I want to talk to you guys too about. So, okay, enough of me babbling. So you decided to invest in Bitcoin. You decided that you're going to invest in the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. You decided that you want to be one of these two types of investors. Now you have to decide, how much are you willing to risk? How much are you willing to lose? Are you doing an experiment? Are you really doing a long-term investment? Me personally, I have money put aside to invest, in certain things. And on Bitcoin right now, I've done my research. I haven't put my majority of my money into Bitcoin. I've put an amount that if I lose, it won't, I won't go broke, or I won't lose my house or whatever over it. But you also have to know, am I going to make money from this amount? Because you can, it might go up, but the amount might be so small that you might make pennies, Is that really worth it? Is that really worth your time? You're better off putting in a bank account at that point and making a few extra cents, So anyways, decide the amount of money you want to put into Bitcoin, I'm not going to advise you how much money you should put in, because who am I to tell you what to do with your money? I'm here just to give general advice, to open your eyes to the opportunity, to the possibility. For example, let's say it was I don't know, not even that long ago. Let's say it was June, and you put in, I don't know, $2,000 towards Bitcoin, right? And you bought one Bitcoin, because Bitcoin right now is worth $68,000. Not 68, $6,800. And so you put your money then, and then you had that until now. You would have made $4,800 with a $2,000 investment. That is a serious investment right there. Okay, so you're not a millionaire, but you made $4,800 just letting your money sit somewhere. Where are you going to let your $2,000 sit and make in that amount of money with that amount of almost no effort at all? Where are you going to make that money? What type of investment that you're going to put that's going to give you such an extreme return? So that's what I want to open your eyes, and that's what I saw, what is going on with Bitcoin. Now you also have to have a stomach, because the same way Bitcoin goes up, it can go down as well, and it went down a little bit, and a lot of people, once it starts going down, they can't stomach that, They see it going down, and right away they sell and they lose money. Now, to be a passive investor, you have to have a stomach, The graphs are going to go up and down. You're going to have to stomach that, So make sure you do your research. Make sure it's going to go down and when you're going to take your money out. Now, if you're ready to invest in Bitcoin, there's a platform that I like to recommend everybody to start on, because there's various platforms you can buy Bitcoin cryptocurrency in. One that I personally use is Coinbase. I like Coinbase. I think it's very secure. I think it gives you decent information for the beginner. You can also have an app on your phone which gives you access and shows you what's going on. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can go ahead and sign up if you do decide to join Coinbase. And then once you chose your platform, do a little bit of research, decide when you're going to enter, how much money you're going to enter with. It's going to have you sign up the same way you sign up for any other site. You have to have common sense for these things. If you don't have common sense, I don't recommend you investing your money. I'm not going to teach you guys how to set up a Coinbase account because it's very easy. It's just going to walk you step by step, and you're going to have to link your bank account to or a card or a credit card, whatever. So when you've done all of this, decide when you're going to enter, decide how much money you're going to put in. If you're going to be a passive investor, don't have high hopes, have no expectation at all. Make sure it's something you want to stomach. And congratulations, you've invested your money into Bitcoin. Now you just got to wait for it to grow. Coinbase is not the end-all be-all of platforms. It's a very good beginner platform. There's other platforms you can day trade or do other things with Bitcoin, but I think this is the simplest, the really good, clean platform that you can see what's going on. And from this, you can, start learning about it. If you decide to go to other currencies, invest in other currencies, you can do that as well. Okay, so I've talked a lot about cryptocurrency. If you guys have any more questions about cryptocurrency or what you should do, or if you're running into an issue, what issue you have, make sure to leave comments down below. If you have any questions for me, make sure to ask, make sure to subscribe too for upcoming content. And if you guys leave comments and I see that they're relevant and I see that we all can learn from them, I will make these content. So the thing is, if you're not subscribed, how are you going to know about that? So go ahead and subscribe. I will make upcoming videos on certain topics of Bitcoin and investing in the future. But I'd like to thank you guys for being here, for watching this video, and leave a thumbs up. I'll be seeing you guys on the next video.